Welcome to Off the Bounce. This segment is called Dillon's Top Teams, and so we'll be going through my top 10. You can look up the AP Top 25, but this is what I've got for going into Week 5. I think number 1 is Alabama. They've only won by a whole lot of points, including against Texas A&M, who last week lost to Clemson by only 2 points. Clemson number 2 in the nation, according to the AP Top 25. And so Texas A&M, good team, even though they have 2 losses now. That's Alabama's big win. But they've done it very, very convincingly as of now. Number 2 is LSU. LSU is much higher here than with the Associated Press. I believe they have them at number 5. The reason I have them so high is because they had 2 big wins against top 10 teams. Number 8 Miami at the beginning of the season, and then they also beat Auburn, who's in the top 10 at the time. So they've had some good wins, and so I think LSU is a real deal this year. I think they're the SEC team that can rival Alabama. So number 3, I have Ohio State. Good solid wins. TCU is their biggest, nothing crazy, but there they are. Number 4 is Clemson. They've had some good wins. Texas A&M was their biggest win, and it was a close one. So how good's Clemson? We don't know. Time will tell. Number 5, I got Georgia. They also had some good wins. One against South Carolina, who's ranked number 24 at the time. They've kind of dropped out. And then they also just beat Missouri. Not ranked, but a solid team. Number 6, I have Notre Dame. They have one good solid win over Michigan. The rest of the games, meh so far. But it was a very good convincing win. Number 7, I have Auburn. They beat University of Washington, which is number 11 this week. They've been doing great, as we talked about a little bit before. But Auburn did lose to LSU. So losing to my number 2 in the nation, not such a bad thing. I think they're looking pretty at number 7. Number 8, I have Stanford. Their big win was against Oregon, and it was just barely. And the only reason was a controversial touchdown that was called back for Oregon. Ended up fumble, recover for a touchdown. And then Stanford completed a 17-point comeback, tied it up to end the game, went into overtime, and won it. So we'll see how they stand after this game with Notre Dame this week. Number 9, I have Oklahoma. They look good. Everything seems fine on paper, but they barely beat Army at home. So we'll see how that is. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the season. I love Army. I think they're great. They're not a top-tier Division I football team, though. So we'll see how it goes. Number 10, running out my top 10, is Penn State. They've had huge wins, but against no one. So we'll see how it goes for them this week against Ohio State and go from there. So, yeah, I guess that's my top 10. So I hope there's lots of arguments on this one. Please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. See you soon.